Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. Over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. And All-Star Weekend approaching, always a big stage, but how desirable is it today for players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is as important as it used to be?
No. When Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market team, they're about 29th market. San Antonio Spurs win the NBA champion, small market team, below 30 in terms of U.S. cities. So, no, you just have to have – guys want to be on good teams, great teams. That's more memorable than being in a place that has late-night dining.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Kenny, but the big markets still have an attraction. Bright lights and that star power can help boost your profile and earning potential as a player.
How about Kevin Durant, OKC?
But no question.
Yeah, I mean,
they've been to the NBA
example.
Finals. No question. Another example. It doesn't hurt, man. If you have a great team, people know who you are.
Late-night dining, huh?
Late night.
That's the barometer of big city.
Yeah,
late night
dining. Say, hey, go to Sacramento. See what time you can get a meal.
Hopefully this game a feast for the viewers as we turn it over to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Wizards in Washington. And they showed a lot of heart in that one, getting down early, but put together a terrific run to sold it away in the end.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they got that second chance by virtue of forcing the overtime, and then things really swung in their favor after that.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Green in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Buford. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the 3. It's a pick by Love. Down low. It's deflected. They get it back. Now Bledsoe to the wing right side. Here's Warwick. They grab their own miss. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
One shot.
And here is Irving. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Washington. Love with the screen on Bledsoe. Irving kicks to Green. Love with the screen for Irving. Feeds it to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Warwick gets the bucket.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Love dishes to Green. Passes it to Buford. And he uses the glass on the layup. Buford's got his first points of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Irving against Bledsoe. Here's the screen. There's the 3. Rebound Love.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he gets the bucket. It's a tie ball game.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bledsoe against Irving. Now here's Bledsoe. He's covered closely. D2 from Anderson. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, the pass to Love. Right side, Green. At the elbow, Irving. The three, and Kevin Love. The bucket with the assist by Irving. Love's got 5.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Bledsoe against Irving. To the paint. Here's Stevens, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious stuff.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. The young fella's wearing the rim out. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green. Both free throws good from Green.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Bledsoe passes to Warwick. Back to Bledsoe. They set the screen. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Green kicks to Love. Fast break Memphis. Here's Warwick. Finish off the break. Warwick's got 5 now.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And let's see now which shooting guards have been on target the most over the last 10 games. Freak is second.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, Greg, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to get some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Izzo. Misses the 3. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Green. Lots of room. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Memphis moving it around. Here's Izzo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's going to be on Freak. For Memphis, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Inside, Love. Comes up empty down low.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Pass to Chase. From 13, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 7 points in the game.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
They set the screen. Dean covered by Monroe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nichols. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Taylor dishes to Green. He feeds it to Love. Green kicks to Love. And here's the fast break. Here's Nichols. The shot misses. Great D that time from Love. Look at Memphis. They want to turn it around after the loss to Milwaukee.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Here's Nichols. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And Green slams it in.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Stevens. No good, his first miss after 3 makes. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. To the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
There's 10 seconds left in the first. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. It's a tie game in Memphis. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Cavaliers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. They've got Bledsoe, and it's Chase in at the 4. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards got down to business. He finished with 33 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Both good from the line that time.
So far in the game for the Prophet, he's got 8 points and a couple of nice steals, too. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 2 on the bucket from Warwick. Warwick's got 7.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Bledsoe with it. Now Green defending. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Cavaliers shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Bledsoe against Irving. And there's Green on the assist by Irving. And that's 10 points for Freak.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Warwick. 7 points in the game. Can't convert after the good screen.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And the wide-open shot from Green. They get the rebound, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Green. Dishes it to Dudley. Irving. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And Cleveland making a change here. Burks is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
They get it back. Cleveland leading by 4 to the right side. Here's Hansen. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And Bledsoe, here we go. No luck, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Irving. Here's Dudley. The rebound by Anderson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. It's tipped.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Anderson against Irving. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Warwick, no luck. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Burke can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Bledsoe outside. He kicks it to Warwick. Inside, here's Winston. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Bledsoe. What's the status there, Doris?
Kevin, I got some news from the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. He told me that after taking a look at him, it's thankfully just a sore wrist. Losing a player like him is a big blow to this team who lean on him to do so much. Someone else will have to step up, Kevin.
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
It's Anderson with the drive. 5 on the clock. There's the dish to Ward. Launches a 3. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Irving can't hit.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Bledsoe. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. The three-pointer, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Outside Irving. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Bledsoe against Irving. Bledsoe passes to Chase. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Now the feed to Irving. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Buford. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Buford's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers on top, up by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
All right, Memphis, you got your Grease girls on the floor. Give them that.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game. First things first, how about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating as much as possible from the low block. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 12 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Green, he's in at shooting guard. Buford is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the 3 slot. Here's Bledsoe. The Cavaliers making the shot. Passes it to Stevens. Tipped away. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Green with the ball. No good from Irving.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Irving gets a screen from Green. Kicks it to Love. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 8 points for Kevin Love.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Bledsoe dishes to Warren. Here's Winston. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And it's Memphis on the break. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That free throw good from Anderson. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Green with the ball. 10 points for him. It's deflected. One-on-one fast break. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are 2 teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by Memphis. Love, terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. That one misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Love with the screen for Augustine. Green kicks to Augustine. Here's Taylor. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Taylor's got 5 points so far.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
The pass to Izzo. And the rejection by Love. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nichols. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 6.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. The drive by Monroe. It's rebounded by Memphis. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Izzo, the pass to Stevens. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Monroe dishes to Green. Feeds to Love. Here's Taylor, and another 3 for Cleveland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've...
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Cavaliers timeout.
Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. Freak is second.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Pass to Taylor. Green, the screen. Taylor kicks to Green. To the inside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Love is playing well. 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Love. He hits both from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 16. They set the screen. Three-pointer, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Pass to Taylor. He dishes it to Green. Back to Taylor. Green kicks to Augustine. No problem knocking that one down. Augustine's got his first 2 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Nichols, started by Green. Here's Nichols. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Nichols. He's got 10.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Passes it to Izzo. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Irving's checked in for Cleveland.
3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Warwick. No good on the quick 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Right wing, there's the pick. And the pass to Stevens. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Green. Here's Irving, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. The Cavaliers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And that one falls for Irving. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And he can't bank that one in.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Green kicks to Monroe, and the shot is good. Monroe's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Here's Winston, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 18. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's an 18-point game. They've got Anderson, and it's Warwick in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Bledsoe passes to Stevens. Back to Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Warwick. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
He feeds it to Anderson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bledsoe with it. Guarded now by Irving. Deep 2 from Anderson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Love dishes to Irving. Outside, Green. Love kicks to Green. There's the triple. Love, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Warwick. Green with the rebound.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Timeout call for Memphis.
Timeout. Start it.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Grizz Girls.
So both teams changing it up here.
Gordon, Taylor.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Pass to Stevens. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Irving against Bledsoe. Fires for 3, and that one's good.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples.
Irving kicks to Green. Love the pass to Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. That's good.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Bledsoe.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Irving dishes to Green. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Just 5 to shoot. And Love has it in the corner. No good on the 3.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Passes it to Izzo. It's stolen by Green. Here's Irving. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. He's perfect from the line this time.
Cavaliers timeout.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
It's a pick by Love. Green kicks to Love. Buford the pass to Green. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
And there's the pass to Izzo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Bledsoe passes to Izzo. Here's Dame. Cans it from downtown.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Dishes to Bledsoe. Pass to Winston. Here's Dame. The shot is off. Great D that time from Green.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
He kicks it to Buford. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot by Taylor, no good.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Cans the shot from the wing. Now, here is Irving. Bledsoe comes over to help. Irving drives in. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. It's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
And Memphis making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Here's Izzo. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Green kicks to Love. Bledsoe against Irving. Passes to Izzo. Inside. Stevens, the pass to Izzo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Dudley's checked in, and it's Burke in for Green. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And another miss by Memphis. Cleveland leading by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Green. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now Augustine. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them. They made my life easy.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big plays and baskets. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with you.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.